The top of the Empire State Building.
Z100, New York.
It's been a while since we've been able to sit face to face, and this is the first time that, and I've been thinking about how I'm going to do this introduction.
Yeah.
Before you slide the camera over to Grammy Award winner,
Wow.
Dua Lipa. Go ahead. Yeah, there it is. I haven't been able to say that yet. Round of applause in the studio, please, for my girl. So,
Thank you.
gosh, it's been a bit since we've been able to sit down, and a lot of growth.
Yeah.
A lot of exciting things have come your way. How does it feel to hear those words, Grammy Award winner?
It's surreal.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's I mean, the Grammys last year and winning at the Grammys and performing at the Grammys, like not the Grannies, the Grammys.
it's still like, yeah.
Yeah.
It hit you.
Still makes me nervous.
Yeah.
It was such an incredible experience,
Yeah.
and it just, I don't know, it really kind of made me work harder. It pushed me in the direction to make me feel like, you know, I can, or I need to, in order to just grow as an artist, is try something new, try something different, something that,
That's interesting.
you know, I didn't want to recreate whatever had already happened.
Understand.
I wanted to grow and I wanted to change it up, and it was the Grammys that was like, yeah, you should just go and do it. And because it's just that thing of like wanting to, because it's scary being outside your comfort zone and trying something new, and especially after everyone had reacted so well to like the first record.
You could easily fall into that.
You
Okay,
could-
this is what got me this
Yeah, so it's so
accomplishment.
easy to
It's
fall into
comfortable.
it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to try something completely different and just see what happens. And I just want to make something that's fun and still in the pop world, because that's always something that I loved. But I wanted to mature and grow as an artist. And after being on the road for like 3 years too, I wanted to be really instrumental and have lots of, you know, I wanted it to be like orchestral and have a bigger band, and just to see that grow too is really
That's got
exciting
to be
for
the
me.
coolest
So
thing to think in your mind, to know that that added sense of confidence is there, to be able to want to challenge yourself, and to know that you have it within you, and a team and a family behind you
Thank
that's
you.
going to support, and that you can accomplish those goals.
yeah, I felt very supported throughout, and I'm so grateful for it, because I feel like it's also easy for my team to also be like, are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Is this like the direction that you want to go in? But from the beginning, I've had like a really strong core like team
Hell yeah.
who have been like, okay, this is what you want to do. Let's do it. Let's do it properly. Let's just go
God.
in, and
I get
having
chills.
that support has been amazing, because it's really allowed me to experiment and like creatively grow. So I'm happy to be here today, and like coming out and promoting a song like Don't Start Now, because it was really scary for me to begin with. I was like, oh my God, I don't even know if people are going to like it, what they're
Girl,
going to
this
think.
disco
Or
vibe, this energy, this I mean, it's just a consistent bop. I mean, from start to finish, like for real. Like, I mean, I can't even explain it. You had Dan and Shay wanting to hold on to the balloons at the awards. You know what I'm saying? When they came up after you performed, it was at the American Music Awards. Was that or Billboard? Like when they came up to accept their award after you performed, they were like, "Yo, you bring this power, this energy, not only with the performance of the song, but just with the way that it sounds."
Thank you.
Is this kind of what we can expect throughout the entire Future Nostalgia, or are there different pockets that we're gonna fall into where we're gonna like, damn, she nailed this ballad as well, and like, oh my gosh, this collab
it
is
really
fire.
is kind of relentless in terms of like the dance and fun element, like the
Yes.
whole record. Like when I came down to it, all the songs that I ended up putting on the album are just fun and dancey and disco inspired, and it definitely has a theme going throughout the whole song. There are some songs that allow you to get into more of a chilled groove.
Hell yeah.
But there's nothing that slows down too much. So if you were to
It's
go
a
through
proper
it,
roller coaster ride.
I've been describing it as a dance size class all the way through.
Yeah.
So that's what
Expect
you're
to burn
in for.
calories.
That's expect to burn calories.
That's what it's
That's
gonna be.
exactly what it is.
I want to know the album title. Why was this one in particular so special that you felt that you wanted to get it inked on your body permanently? What is it about this album that you wanted to make this permanent? This is me.
This is
there.
me. Well, you know, when I did the first record, I thought, this is me. It was self-titled. It was everything that I had worked on for like 3 years, but it was essentially like a body of work that I was just learning, you know?
Okay.
I was getting into the studio. I was learning like how to collaborate with producers and songwriters,
How to
and
trust even.
how to trust, how to open up, how to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of those songs as well, like they hadn't changed from like the first day that I wrote them. You know, I went in and mixed and mastered what essentially was a demo track, and this time I wanted to go in and sing everything on the same microphone and add strings in like the same strings in different songs, so it's cohesive, and there was more of a theme going through it. Whereas I feel like with the first album, you hear so many of my influences, everything that I like love, and there's so many different genres, and I feel like the only cohesive thing is my voice.
It's just
throughout it.
Understand.
Is me. Whereas with this one, it really kind of brings you into a world. And Future Nostalgia, the title, it's like bringing in all like my influences and making them like something that's relevant to today.
Yes.
Something that feels futuristic and fun, and something that, you know, is relatable now. But hopefully in 10 years' time, you can listen to them still, and there'll still be like a future nostalgia in that.
Hopefully, girl, I'm gonna put this out there. I don't have any gypsy in my blood. I don't have any type of a mind reader ability, but I'm willing to say 10 years from now, if you're not owning your own residency somewhere on the Vegas Strip, doing all this stuff with the icons like a Celine, like a Jennifer Lopez, like I'm putting it there.
Thank
because
you.
just what you have already established as, let's be honest, a fairly new artist into the pop, but what you've been able to really impart on the pop music world, on the music world globally, has been so spectacular to watch, dude.
Maxwell, I appreciate
It's like
you.
the
That means a
coolest.
lot to me. Thank you.
No, I mean, and it's always been just you. There's never been any wavering, and that's like one of the coolest things. Like, am I allowed to cuss on this? I mean, it's been like the coolest shit that I've ever seen in like a while, because it's been.
We
like,
might have
really
to beep
rad.
that out.
Yeah, we might have to bleep that out on the video, but y'all get what I'm saying. I wanna ask about this upcoming tour, because you've only given us what's going to be happening in your pocket
Europe.
of the planet.
Yes. Yes.
But you know me, I'm the type of dude. I'm the kind of guy that'll travel anywhere to see one of my favorite people perform. So am I gonna have to go to, you know what I'm saying, Manchester or Glasgow? Am I gonna have to hop a flight? Am I gonna have to make sure my passport is up to date? Or are we gonna at some
Look,
point
if you
want to
come, we will show you a really good night in Glasgow, Manchester.
All right.
100%.
Word.
But it's the first installment. We'll have like it's going to be a world tour. So
Yeah.
I will come in your neck of the woods.
That'll be
to make it a lot easier
It
for
just
you.
helps
So
me
you
out my
won't.
pocketbook a little
Yeah.
bit.
We'll make it easier for you. But
When you start to
I'm
think
really
about
excited.
that world tour mentality, when you start thinking about how the show is going to look, feel,
Yeah.
the senses that the fans are gonna walk away from the concert feeling, how excited are you to put your stamp on this part of the album as well?
I'm really excited. You know, as I said, like I spent my first record, I toured it for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Before it came out, when it came out, after it came out, I
You
like
were out
toured
there.
the world
You were out there,
3
girl.
times. And, you know, being able to like finish my album first and then think about like the creative and like the visuals and the, you know, what I want to bring to the live element to it as well is really exciting, because it's definitely the biggest tour that I've gone on to date.
Wow.
I mean, I've done arenas, but as a support artist, so
Sure,
for me, this
yeah.
is a really big deal.
Got it.
And I don't know, this album is my baby. I've never felt more myself creating this. It's so much fun. There's going to be so much like dancing. There's going to be dancers. The band's going to grow. It's
I'm just
going
gonna
to be
throw a number out there.
a
At
really
least
fun
9
visual.
9 or 10 costume changes.
Maybe that's too much.
Okay.
I'm like, maybe that's too much. But half that,
Okay.
I think throughout the whole thing, I'm a little bit low maintenance when it comes to that. I'm like, I want the visuals and whatever. I mean,
Yeah, let's focus on that
the
part.
more time I can spend on stage
The better.
and with the crowd and the audience, the better.
Yeah.
So for me, if I can try to do outfit changes on stage,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. This is me making it up. I'm
It might
probably,
have-
I'm
it may.
100% not going to do that, because I know I'll have some kind of crazy wardrobe malfunction.
Yes.
But for me, that's the most important. So a few special outfits, but before it was like a different outfit per show. So
Yeah.
every night I would do something different, and a lot of the time I would like remember certain shows based on what I wore as well. It would
Wow.
trigger certain
Memories.
like memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like one time when I performed in Miami, and it was so hot, and I was wearing like, I literally couldn't wear anything, so I just wore like a bra and shorts and out I went. And I was like, okay.
Let's go. This is
I
what
was
it's gonna be.
dripping from my elbows, but I'll never forget it.
This is what it's gonna be.
But yeah, this time it will be like a whole story.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm excited to do that. You know, I feel like it's so cool to get to see this other side of it. You know, be a little bit more experienced in that and know what I want a bit more.
We're here for it, love.
Thank you.
Lastly, before we get you out of here, I got two last questions I want to throw your way. One thing that I feel is very important that I want a lot more people to know, especially here stateside.
Mm-hmm.
And I made sure I wrote a note about this, is the Sunny Hill Foundation.
Yes.
What you are able to do with your parents, what you're able to do for Kosovo, what you're able to really present, throughout that foundation. How important is it for you to lend your voice, to lend your stature, to be who you are for this foundation?
It's incredibly important for me. It was a massive dream of mine to be able to firstly just go back to Kosovo and tour.
Yeah.
And then, you know, having lived in Kosovo from the age of 11 to 15, you know, a dream was to try and get as many artists to come down, as many people to come down to Kosovo and see what it's like, and try and kind of change and change the way people see Kosovo, you know?
Yeah.
So it's not just war-torn Kosovo, but to see the talent and the beauty behind it and the excitement, and to start a festival that will, and then also like all the proceeds will go to the foundation, which will aid the kids and the youth of Kosovo. And initially we started like raising all the money and giving them to different NGOs and charities that we love and support and really believe in, with the kind of longer and bigger dream of being able to open up an arts and innovation center where kids can come down and, you know, come and do classes and learn about Ableton and come and use the studios and make podcasts and start their own radio stations, but all for free.
And opportunity.
Be able to, exactly, but get the kids off the streets and give them a space to be able to be creative and, you know, enhance their talents. And so this year we're actually going to open up the Arts and Innovation Center because it's finally happening. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
So we're doing that. We're going to have our third year of the festival in August, Sunny Hill Festival. So whoever wants to come down, whoever's listening, we'd love to have you in Kosovo, in Pristina. It really is a lot of fun. The energy, the people, the excitement. It's really, really special. I got to take a lot of my friends down, and everybody really leaves saying, you know, really good things and trying to bring more friends for the year after. So the more the merrier. We'd love to have you.
It's that full heart. It's that energy. It's the people we're gravitating towards you because of what you have allowed us to witness through your music, through who you are. Like I said all this stuff before, I'm not bullshitting you, dude. It's you are killing it.
Thank you.
And it's so rad to see it come from such an amazing person. All right. This is my last question, and I don't know if I've ever. You've been here in the legendary Z100 before, but I don't know if I've ever asked Dua to keep it all the way 100 with me. All right, I'm gonna throw out one question. First, I'm gonna throw out two. First question is with this part is who's like your iconic? Who's that person that's on your list as the top of the food chain for you, Dua?
Artist-wise?
Yeah, artist-wise.
This is hard.
It's difficult, but there's that one person.
Madonna.
All right, here we go. Got it. I'm gonna ask you to keep it all the way 100 with me, Dua Lipa.
Oh,
all right.
Damn. What does this mean?
All right, you just keep it real. All right, I'm gonna ask you this one question, just 100% honesty. If Madonna, if she had an unreleased track, okay, that she would only let you listen to, only you, nobody else, only you listen to, but you had to borrow your worst enemy's earbuds, would you listen?
100%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No questions asked?
No questions asked.
Oh, whoa.
I'm like, give me that. No.
You know, because I'm sketchy when it comes to borrowing people's earbuds, even if it's my brother. You know, I'm not putting somebody's earbuds in my ear.
I'm down to listen to that unreleased Madonna tracks.
No matter whose earbuds. Well, she's keeping it all the way 100. She is Grammy Award winner, Dua Lipa. Get ready for Future Nostalgia, the tour. Don't start that. We're playing the record so much. It's a bop. And next time, if you need somebody else to dance with you in a bar around New York City on a random Monday or Tuesday night, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Just
100%. I would love that. Thank you so much.
To my love. That's Dua Lipa. Round of applause, y'all.
Thank you so much.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.